My name is Artemesia Gentileschi. I was born in Rome during the summer of 1593. My father was a struggling painter from Tuscany. By the time I was 12, I was at the age to either be married or sent to a convent. Married, at the age of 12. Can you believe that? Wanting to know my options, I looked up what a convent is. A convent is a community of people devoted to a religious life under a superior. My father, Orazio, decided my artistic talent was too great to be sent away, so he kept me at home. While he worked on large frescoes in the Roman palaces, he trained me in easel paintings. A fresco is the art or technique of painting on a moist, plaster surface, with colors ground up in water or a limestone mixture. By the age of 17, my father had taught me all that he could. He then introduced me to Agostino Tassi, his partner. Tassi was a rogue man and soon had raped me. When my father tried to save the family honor by forcing Tassi to marry me, Tassi resisted, arguing that the whole artistic community had slept with me. Thus began my famous trial for defloration, which to this day links my reputation with sex and scandal and continues to color the interpretation of my entire body of work. Against all odds, I won my case and married the first man that would trade my public shame for a substantial dowry. A dowry is money or property brought by a woman to her husband at marriage. Fame came quickly to me after my marriage at the age of 19 and our move to Florence. Women's hands were believed to apply paint to canvas at a lighter, more delicate fashion than men's. It was whispered, however, that I painted as a man. This is best shown in my most famous work, seen here, Judith slaying Holofernes. During my 8 years of creativity in Florence, I was elected to be a member of the prestigious Artemesia del Signo. I was the first woman ever accepted, and the honor was of profound importance in my life. A member of the Academy was free from guilds and families' guardianships. To me, membership meant autonomy for my father, my husband, my brothers, and eventually my sons. Autonomy is independence or freedom. It is the right of self-government. My talent had earned me something unheard of for a woman at this time: legal emancipation. With this newfound freedom, I took charge of my surviving daughter and moved back to the teeming art market in Rome, away from my talentless husband who could not support us. Following commissions and thriving art communities, I traveled with my little family to Genoa, Naples, and even London. For a time in London, I worked with my father creating paintings in the Queen's House in Greenwich. A commission is an order for something, as in an order for a portrait. This is an example of a portrait. It is the woman playing a lute that I painted in 1612. This is Allegory of Inclination. I began painting it in 1615 and completed it a year later. An allegory is an emblem or a symbolic narrative. This is a self-portrait as the allegory of a painting that I completed in 1638. This is Judith and her maid servant, painted in 1613. And finally, this is Susanna and the Elders, one of my most famous pieces.